So apparently in 1945, the Red Army, so like the Russians, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
They were closing in on a German city of Breslau, which is now called Wrocław and is part of Poland.
Right, okay.
But at the time, it was in Germany.
Yeah.
And there was a theory that the Nazis had loaded a train of gold or kind of other artifacts like artwork or maybe even something else, which we'll get to later.
Oh, okay. It's exciting.
They'd loaded a big armoured train full of this treasure.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get it out of the city as quick as they could before the army came in. It was then believed to have vanished into an 18 square mile near the present Czech border. This was an area surrounding a potential Nazi command post.
Right, okay.
Which had been set up at the castle called, I think it's called Ksiaz.
Ksiaz.
But it's confusing because it's spelt...
Like George?
Yeah, well, it's spelt like K-S-I-A-Z.
Oh, I have no idea.
But I looked up the pronunciation. Apparently it's sort of Ksiaz.
Okay.
But it just looks like it should be called Ksiaz or I don't know.
Yeah. Let's go with Ksiaz.
Yeah.
It's more fun to say.
And this was a castle that was taken over by the Nazis in about 1941. Yes. They had seized it and they were planning to turn it into a new central point for their kind of high command.
Yeah.
And to do that, they were kind of gutting out the building. They were redecorating parts of it.
Right.
There was a room inside the castle which was supposedly going to be like Hitler's bedroom.
Okay, the master suite.
Yeah. And this is all real, this part. So they actually did seize this castle. They actually were renovating it.
Yeah.
And but actually it was sort of more of a theory that it was going to be like the new headquarters. It wasn't fully confirmed, but that's what the story is. And one of the most interesting parts of this is that they're also building hundreds of thousands of bits of tunnels underneath the castle.
Right, okay.
So really a big extensive kind of underground tunnel network. And that's where they think this Nazi gold train was going towards.
Yeah.
As a kind of they were trying to hide it in this area.
Yeah.
And this was another thing when I was researching. I was like, surely this tunnel thing is way too elaborate. That can't be true. But it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them though. It is believable considering how many artifacts and art pieces that they did end up stealing.
Yeah. It's crazy. And I looked up just within the last hour, I saw this thing where they'd found billions of pounds worth of gold in this underground cave that the Nazis had stashed away. And some American soldiers I think had found it. They'd blown a hole in this wall.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what was going to be on the inside.
Yeah.
And just found this room full of gold bars. And it's
my God.
What?
I bet they were happy when they found that.
Yeah. Just incredible.
Wow.
So there's this underground tunnel network beneath the castle.
Yeah. And
this is apparently called Project Riese, which in German I think it means giant. And no one's quite sure what they were building these tunnels for. They're not sure if it was going to be a weapons testing area or some kind of I don't know, underground kind of like a bunker, just to protect themselves in. But I couldn't believe that actually existed.
Yeah, that is crazy actually.
Yeah.
When you think about it, because there's so many rumours and stories even today that are coming out about that period of history, especially regarding the Nazis.
Yeah.
But to find one that's actually it was legitimate.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
And they were apparently testing other weapons in underground facilities, so there was a theory that maybe that's what they were doing underneath this castle.
Yeah.
But the other weird thing was I watched a documentary about it, and there's actually a lift shaft they've built which went directly from the castle down into these underground tunnels.
So what they called dumb waiters.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Or a bigger version. Well, a mine shaft, I guess. But.
And they were kind of talking about it as if it was being built as an escape route.
Yeah.
If they heard planes overhead or something, they would quickly
just jump
go
in,
into the secret little entrance is like,
Wow.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, haven't seen it, obviously I wasn't there, but like in the documentary they do actually show it, and they show the tunnels and stuff, and it's just like it feels like an Indiana Jones film or something, but it shouldn't exist.
Well, they're in every single one, I think, Nazis at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.